guys, my name's Dan, and this anime reaction is Castlevania Season 2, Episode 4, Broken Mast. Before I get into the rest of this, I would like to say that it has been fun doing these anime reactions on YouTube. I've been thoroughly enjoying everything I've been watching, but as I've been seeing, and as you guys maybe have been seeing, the views haven't exactly been great, and I'm pretty sure that the algorithm doesn't like me posting on YouTube more than once a day, so I may have to scale back on that as well. But if you do want to see these reactions, they're still going to continue. They're just going to be over on my Patreon. It's not going to be, there's not going to be no more edited version on here. So for those of you who have been watching these, I do appreciate it. I encourage you to go over and check all of these episode reactions over on my Patreon. But if you can't, I totally get it. I understand how tight money can be. But as far as this is concerned, I am excited to see more of the interactions between Mr. Belmont's and Alucard, because their dynamic is just so much fun to watch. And I love the fact that he got his Morning Star back, and Alucard is reacting as he should, because that's a place that basically, you know, they plan to kill all vampires, and Alucard is a vampire, even though he's going to be going up against Dracula. And then we see Carmilla, who is inserted herself within Dracula's army, and kind of pulling the strings a little bit here and there, and really influencing everybody individually, not just Dracula, but some of his generals, some of his other minions as well. So it'll be very interesting to see how much more of that we'll see in this episode, and how much gore, how much fighting we're going to see, because the last episode didn't have too much, but I get the feeling we're in for a lot sometime soon. But before we get into it, though, please check all those links I have for you down in the description below, more specifically the Castlevania link if you haven't already. It's a great way to check out all of these episodes, and unfortunately I will not be able to show you this episode in full due to copyright, plus also be flipping the screen out further to avoid those issues. So if you want to make sure you see this episode and my reaction to it in full, and of course in the future you can for just $5 a month, just head over to patreon.com/DDanReactor, or if you want more of a direct link and want to pay less for this particular episode, you can check down in the description where you can also find this week's reaction schedule. And lastly, an easy and free way to support me is to go right below this video and click all those buttons down there, because I'll let to see future reactions that I do, but also helps my channel to grow. And without any further ado, let's go. Oh boy! Oh boy, they are all dead, aren't they? Oh man. Yep, you need to jump, dude, you need to jump! Oh! It was all just a dream, because of course it was.
That's not fair. Damn it all, that bloody woman is right. Some things must be done.
Yeah, trust me, I don't like you eating that pig either. It's, that's... Nope.
To speak her, she's a nomad. That was rhetorical. Rhetorical house that she doesn't have. Just tell me what it is.
You are an adult. You do not have to rise to his every barb.
He's pissing me off like it's his job, Cypher.
Grow up.
Kinda is, yeah.
I like that.
Oh, it's terrible.
Triff. Triffy?
Oh my god, no.
Oh no! What have we done?
Don't.
In love with a human woman. He took a pet. You see that, don't you?
I
Still
believe he
pulling
loved
them
her.
strings.
He is capable of love.
At her whim. Not once did he move to protect her. Not once did he consider making her a vampire and bringing her into our community.
It's true.
Brief life of a mistreated pet. Does that sound sane to you?
I see what she's doing.
A loyal servant of the night world, a prized asset in our lives and wars, are in fact next to die. It's across the face of the earth in mad fury. I ask you again, does that sound sane to you?
No, it certainly does not, and it kind of sounds like she wants to lead everything, and she wants to control what they do, what they say, where they go, who they attack, all this other stuff. Because she's trying to have him and basically everyone else rebel against Dracula, which is a very interesting move. I'm curious to see where she's taking this.
Question for me.
And what's that?
Are you prepared to abandon Dracula to win the war?
What?
'Cause I wish it. The castle lands in Brela, by the river.
Because she
Dracula's
wishes
loyal
it.
forces will leave the castle to...
Dracula is powerful. Your forces alone may not be enough.
Nope, I don't think so.
You're right.
Alright, here's the one and only Dracula now.
I heard you moving across the sand.
Do you remember how we first met, Isaac?
That would be difficult to forget.
I did.
The only person in the world who ever lifted a hand to protect me from anything.
So that's why he's fully indebted to Dracula. I get that. So if Carmelo is going to try to do the same thing to him, it's going to be a little harder to accomplish.
I mean to end the human race.
And you want my help to do it.
Yes.
As long as you don't kill him in the process.
Even though I'm a human being, I will be loyal to the end and beyond.
So does that mean he knows that he would then eventually kill him because he's a part of the human race and he's already accepted that? Wow, that's amazing.
I'm 20 miles away from here. They will never see us coming, and fuck them if they do.
Alright, so Carmelo's work has already worked on him. Let's see who else it works on. Is he solving an equation? What's happening here? Is this Goodwill Dracula? Maybe he suspects something with them?
I feel like the tone of the war hall is turning against me. Even Hector looks at me as if he no longer knows me.
Yep, that's because someone is twisting his mind up. You may want to get ahead on that.
Only wants pets, you see. He really only understands pets. That's how he perceives your war.
I'm really relating to this guy.
To call humans...
I love pets, I love dogs, I love cats. Man, this guy's definitely me in this form. Certainly not like hating the entire human race or anything, but of the pet part I can certainly understand.
Are you still my friend?
I think he already
Always.
proved that. Alright, I've been waiting for that bloodshed, and it looks like that bloodshed's finally gonna be here. That's scary. Looks like everyone's getting their fill of blood from everywhere in this place.
A bit lonely.
What do you mean,
I
what?
guess the old sheet is big enough for two.
He's still poking around your family's things with a look of faint disgust.
Of course he is.
I'm not sad.
Yes, you are.
Yeah.
But I can shout at you or tease you and get a reaction that lets me know you're still in there. Sometimes, you'll tell me nobody's ever lonely in your house and offer me your stinky blanket.
It was a nice gesture.
The body is sick. It must be purged.
Now, speaking of purge, I wonder if this guy's about to be purged because of what he just did.
Carmilla's making a lot of sense to me.
In what way?
There's no plan. Alucard was under the Bloody City.
Alucard is nothing, a spoiled child.
Alucard knows almost as much as Dracula himself.
He sure does, and he's learning more by the second.
You would betray Dracula?
It's not betrayal, unless the old man decides to be difficult about it.
Alright, well, you just told one of his last remaining friends here, so you're probably screwed. And would you look at that? Screwed, dying, Dead. Dead. Well done, Isaac. Now I have to wonder, how long is it going to be before Isaac tells Dracula about Carmilla's plans? And how long before Dracula confronts her, confronts everybody else within his army to make sure he gets that all under control, stop that corruption right there and then, because it's all coming from Carmilla, right? Because Isaac just took out one of the people who were corrupted. Well, vampires who were corrupted. And now he's going to have to tell Dracula about it, and it's going to be interesting to see how exactly he decides to deal with it. Is he going to purge everybody, or is he just going to let this all play out and maybe lure them into a trap? That should be very, very interesting to watch. And with that being said, comment down below. Let me know what did you think about this episode. Please leave a like if you enjoyed it. Check all those links I have for you down in the description below. Then lastly, and most importantly, I want to give a huge shout out to all my $5 and up supporters on Patreon. Luchador, Cruising, Wolverine 310, Multi-Disturb 666, Caster Kronich, Angel Garcia, Joshi, Roadrunner 1967, Chris Curtis, Am Perry, Voskophony, Misa 2, Fleet Street Viscount, Songbird 177, Inca Linquist, MB Cardall, Harmony, and Omarion Thorn. And if you two like to have a shout out, I did each and every one of my videos. Please head on over to patreon.com/DNReactor for more. And I'll see you guys next time.